Welcome to Daily Curiosity.
The program where we discuss an interesting topic and teach some useful English along the way.
Daily Curiosity.
For curious people.
Hello and welcome back to Daily Curiosity. I'm Carl.
And I'm Jane.
Today, we're diving deep into the Pacific Ocean to look at a partnership that sounds like it's straight out of a Disney movie. Jane, when you think of killer whales, do you think of them as friendly neighbors or apex predators?
Definitely apex predators. I mean, they're called killer whales for a reason. I always assumed other marine mammals stayed as far away from them as possible.
Most do, but off the coast of Vancouver Island, researchers have discovered a surprising exception. It turns out that orcas and Pacific white-sided dolphins are actually working together to hunt salmon.
Working together? You mean like a team?
Exactly. Using drone footage and sensors, scientists like Sarah Fortune found that dolphins act like scouts or even spies. Because dolphins travel in large groups and use echolocation, they can scan a much wider area than a single whale.
That's clever. It's like the dolphins are the scout team and the orcas are the heavy hitters. But what's in it for the dolphins? Why risk being near a whale that could technically eat you?
That's the best part. Chinook salmon are huge, sometimes over a meter long, which is often too big for a dolphin to handle alone. But orcas are messy eaters. They tear the fish apart to share with their families. The dolphins essentially scavenge the leftovers. They get a free, high-calorie meal without having to do the heavy lifting.
So it's a win-win situation. Dolphins get a free meal while the orcas get extra eyes helping them hunt. But I'm curious, Carl, how did the scientists actually prove this wasn't just a coincidence?
They actually attached D-tags to 9 different orcas. These are high-tech sensors with video cameras that stick to the whale via suction cups. The footage showed the orcas and dolphins diving together as deep as 60 meters. That's where the salmon hide in rocky crevices.
60 meters? That's a serious commitment. But how do they communicate? Do they talk to each other?
They eavesdrop. The study found that orcas actually quiet their own echolocation so they can listen to the dolphins' clicks and buzzes. It's like turning off their own flashlights to follow the high beams of the dolphin's sound. It really shows how complex their social lives are.
That's fascinating. It suggests that orcas aren't just muscle. They are master strategists. They've learned to interpret the language of a completely different species to make their own lives easier.
Exactly. It's a bit like playing with fire for the dolphins, but the reward is clearly worth it.
It's amazing to see animals behave in ways that look a lot like human friendship.
It really is. Now, let's look at some of the deep-sea vocabulary from today's episode.
First, we use the word apex predator. This is an animal at the very top of its food chain. Basically, no other creature hunts it. Orcas and great white sharks are classic examples of apex predators, with no real threats in the wild.
Right, the ultimate hunters of the ocean. Then we also mentioned echolocation. That's the way animals like dolphins and whales use sound to navigate and find food.
Next up, we have the verb scavenge. Scavenge means to feed on leftover food, basically picking up meals that other animals have missed.
A win-win situation is when everyone benefits from the same action. For example, when dolphins act like spies for orcas, the dolphins get an easy meal from the leftovers, and the orcas get extra eyes helping them spot prey. Both sides win.
And finally, the word eavesdrops. This means to secretly listen to what others are saying. In this case, orcas actually quiet their own echolocation so they can listen to the dolphin's sonar to find the fish.
It really shows how smart and social these animals are. Their underwater world is full of strategy and teamwork.
I will never look at a dolphin the same way again. Thanks for joining us on Daily Curiosity.
Stay curious and keep an eye on the water. You never know who's working together down there. Bye for now.
Goodbye.
Welcome to Daily Curiosity.
The program where we discuss an interesting topic and teach some useful English along the way.
Daily Curiosity.
For curious people.